mistletoe. I wanna get to know you better. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Sing it, AJ.
Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as we look around, your eyes outshine the town. They do, yeah.
Hey.
This Christmas, fireside is blazing, oh so bright. We're caroling through the night,
and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas.
Our train has not arrived yet, so I wonder if it's going to be one of these. We have a 5 o'clock appointment today.
Sing it. Break it down.
fireside is blazing, oh so bright.
And we're caroling.
I'm excited. So I wanted to record this for you guys just in case it gets too close to the time and then I forget. So I'm excited. It's like a winter wonderland out here. It is so beautiful. Right now the time is exactly 4 p.m. on the dot, so how you doing? Oh, look at that train car. That looks crazy. So yeah, we'll be riding on the Northern Lights Express train tonight at 5 p.m. It's probably about a 90-minute train ride to, I think, 2 hours, give or take. And I'm interested to see what goes on. We bought the most expensive ticket on the train. There was only one seat left, and we got it. And I think it's a limited number of spots, which was like 20 for the VIP ticket. So I mean 20 persons capacity. The ticket was like 150, I think, and then it comes with some perks and stuff like that. So 150 US dollars. So we're gonna go see tonight when our train pulls up. I don't know if it's gonna be one of these. We're gonna see if you know what that ticket comes with, what it includes. I do got my snazzy Christmas sweater on, so I hope you guys like it. I do got you guys on my selfie stick so you guys can see. I even dressed up for you guys today. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what tonight entails. I'm excited for a great festive night. I do got to work in the morning. Got to be up at 4 a.m. No sweat though. I'll see you guys here in a bit. So this is Thomaston, Connecticut, Northern Lights train.
Underneath the Christmas tree, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas.
Appreciate it. If they got a mailbox the same as mail, clear off the lens really quick.
Leave the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking or upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy. Wear the toy on Christmas Day. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I won't make a list and send it.
Train's coming around.
I won't even stay awake to those magic reindeer plays. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
Got some trivia here for you guys. You guys try to guess that.
All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? Baby, all I want for
And we got some brochures here if you guys want to come check this out. You've seen the train ride in Thomaston, Connecticut. Got a bunch of communities nearby. Trying not to get the glare in there for you.
All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you.
Ham sandwich, 20 cents. Look at that. That's awesome. I like that. Vintage US postage stamps. Nice. Alright, so we just been told that this first car is the observation lounge, which is the ticket that we have. We have the first class ticket. So this is the one that's limited to 20 people. I asked one of the guys that was cleaning, so this is our car here. It's up front, so that's awesome. I'm excited. Temperature's definitely plummeted outside. My hands are freaking hurting. But they said that they'll be getting a boarding first class shortly.
Or you can sit in the way back you can. Really up to you.
Whatever the best seat in the house is.
I mean, if you want to see the Santa shop, I would say this side.
Okay.
but I mean that's the only one seater we have. But
Okay.
if you want to sit up there, it's up to you, really, right?
I appreciate it. Wow. This is awesome. We just got some hot chocolate. And the ride just begun. This is complimentary with the car.
Get one, sir. Oh, okay.
Clearly made with water.
That's all right. Yeah, we just. Okay. All right. Well, this is the nicest thing for Santa because with this nice big couch, I get to have all of you around. Yeah. There we go.
Colby, everyone say cheese!
Actually made it to our train.
It's a hard pass, right?
Kitties, look up here. Say cheese.
Everybody say cheese. Hey boys, Colby.
I don't know anybody.
Colby, here. Colby, say, Sammy, say one good one.
Ho, ho, ho. One wall, a little pricey, because it's like pulling freight. You gotta pay the railroads to do it. Is this Worcester's railroad?
Look up, ready?
No, this is This was owned originally by the New York Central Railroad. They bought it in the late 1940s for the 20th Century Limited. Their premier train. So this was the top of the line, and they spared no expense on it. It shows. I mean, there have been a few refinements done to it, but yes, I mean, what do you want to tell me?
And same thing you that Sylvia was trying to get
A dinosaur tower. What's with all these towers?
Who's going to put all these towers together? Who's going to put these towers together?
Colby, are you putting the towers together?
Right? Or the dads, the day after Christmas.
Those elves are really... Yeah, they're going to have the work cut out for them, that's for sure. Okay, how do you like the bells?
They're awesome.
Yeah?
They're so great.
They're the best for the car ride home.
Oh, yeah.
You got that right. They'll keep you awake.
Whenever they want breakfast, they just have to bring it up.
Yep.
How great is it?
I know it.
Yeah, we didn't order that. No. It came out of us for that. It really was so cool.
Tickets from 1 to 9.
Colby.
Merry Christmas, conductor.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God! Merry Christmas.
That's the captain right
There
there.
goes Rudolph. All right. Good eye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, have a good night. Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, Papa and Rudolph.
All right. Thank you.
Give a high five, Colby. Aww.
Putting up the Christmas tree with friends that come around. It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town.
Almost Smithsonian artifact quality here. This is the tail car from the famous 20th Century Limited that ran between Grand Central Terminal and Chicago LaSalle Street Station. This was on every other train since there's only 2 tail cars built and there's only 2 20th Century Limited train sets. So this is built in 48 by Coleman. Dwight Eisenhower was at the designation of the car in Grand Central for the 20th Century Limited. That was before he was president, though. He was a general. And ironically, Dwight Eisenhower is also the person, when he was president, that commissioned the interstate highway system, which put a lot of the railroad passenger trains out of business. So, a little bit of flip there. But anyways, the 20th Century Limited was all first class between New York and Chicago. People such as Marilyn Monroe, Doris Day, Frank Sinatra have ridden the 20th Century Limited. Also, Walt Disney apparently was on the 20th Century Limited too. It's a couple of recognizable names. What's made it very unique is the 20th Century Limited had this observation car. Tickets were not charged for this car. You would buy a bedroom on the train. It was an overnight train. You could come back here and hang out back here while the train was moving because you already paid for your tickets to the bedroom. So what also made the 20th Century Limited very interesting is that they had a barber on board, they had a secretary on board, they had showers. That was a big deal back then, to have hot showers on board a moving train. And this car did not have it originally when it was built, however they have been added. And they also had a radio phone. When you're going to your car, look up on the roof, you'll see a big long pipe-looking thing on stilts on the roof of this car. That's the radio telephone. That's before cell phones. So you can make a phone call while sitting in one of these chairs. You can make a radio phone call. Before radio phones, if you go over to the Danbury Railway Museum, they have the tail car from the 20th Century Limited from the 1920s, and that actually had a wired phone that the Pullman porter would run in and sit on the desk while the train was stopped. You would make your calls while you're in the station, and then he would run the cord back into the station. Now, I like to imagine what happens when somebody forgot the phone, was sitting on the desk and it was still plugged into the building when the train took off. It's like leaving a gas pump. I'm sure it's happened once, but I haven't, it would have been interesting to be there to see that. So anyways, a little bit more on the 20th Century Limited. The train was 16 hours overnight. The same trip today takes over 20 hours on the same Amtrak train. So this train was faster by over 4 or 5 hours back in the 1940s than it is right now. The 20th Century Limited is also the most profitable train in the world, making $10 million in the 1920s, making $175 million equivalent in today's money. So this train made the New York Central a lot of money. It was all first class. And unfortunately, the 20th Century Limited stopped running in 1967. The railroad was facing financial problems, and a majority of the passengers who were all first class were going to the Broadway Limited, which is run by the Pennsylvania, because at the end of the 20th Century's limited life, they were putting coach cars on this train. And for the high society, that didn't look very good to have coach people on the same train, so they went over to the Broadway Limited. Brian is going to be handing out later original posters from the 20th Century Limited. One poster that I think is very cool is the Santa is actually sitting right here in this chair in the poster, and there's a woman turning around looking at him. That's that chair right there. So it's a really historic car. If you would like, you can get up and check out one of the bedrooms. It's set up like the 1948 version of a Pullman bedroom. And this car was almost scrapped after the 20th Century Limited ceased running. It went to the Ringling Brothers Circus. It brought up the rear of the circus train. It was then retired by Ringling Brothers. It sat down in a line of passenger cars in Florida. A fire was set in the line of cars down in Florida, and this car was almost cut up. The United Railroad Historical Society of New Jersey brought them up here to New Jersey, completely restored every single part of this car, and it is now certified to do 110 miles an hour on the back of the nation's passenger trains. So there's a few modern additions, such as showers, riding control trucks, emergency windows. Those weren't original, but if you look at the old pictures, I'll pull a few up. It looks almost exactly like it did in the 1940s. So they did a very good job restoring it, and we owe it to people like you and the United Railroad Historical Society. They're another nonprofit we partnered with to bring this car here. And if you guys didn't buy tickets to ride this car, it wouldn't be possible for it to be here. So a round of applause for yourselves and the United Railroad Historical Society for making this happen. And they will only be here till about mid-January, to the end of January, and they're going to go back to their home in New Jersey. And they're going to be doing a few runs. When they run along the Hudson River, the trains sell out in seconds. Seconds they sell out when they advertise they're running these two cars in the race. I'll be showing some pictures real quick and then checking on the rest of the train. But thank you guys very much. Any other questions about history? Brian's well versed, and so is Lee. So thank you a lot. I only get to do that 4 times a day.
Yeah, so this car was never designed as a lead car. It was always designed to be detail. So that's why no windshield wipers. That's why no control stand for an operator, only a access panel.
That
Which
works.
is why I need to be close enough for the access panel to do what I need to do.
Got it.
So,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, so right here, interior of the car when it was brand new, original advertising. Here's the car brand new. Here it is brand new again. This is a builder's photo, I believe.
Some information of our 2 cars we have.
Right here is Dwight Eisenhower with the tail of the 20th Century Limited. Another advertising when these cars were brand new. Along the Hudson River, this is before the train premiered. This is publicity photos for the New York Central. Chicago.
Information and pin on our cars.
Tail, New York City. Also down in New York again, New York area. Advertising, 20th Century Limited, 6 p.m. departure. Interior of the car, tail car once again, Grand Central. Menu from the 20th Century Limited. Celebrities, right here. This is Kim Novak. Some of the shots of the front end of the train here. There's a Sandy Creek, which was a sister to this car. There you go.
Thank you. So they just brought me my second chunk of sandwich. It's so good, it's so fresh. The bread is super soft. Look at the amount of ham that they put in there. Crazy. It was like the first real thing I ate all day. Alright, so they just came by and gave us this.
What is that? Like, it's gross. What? Just get rid of them. Go. It'll be a great weight loss plan. They'll do it for the summer.
That's awesome.
Matt will love it. He'll lose 25 pounds for the summer. He'll be in great shape.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya?
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, have a good one, man.
Have a good one.
So that wraps up this episode of the Northern Lights. Thank you guys for watching so much. Make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.